Today I'm going to record about reflections videos for these programs. First of all, I will talk about variables and the input outputs, selections, loop, and the functions. For variable is a name for the memories located in the computers. It will store the data with that code, with that variable names, and it will call by the compiler. So the main thing to be store the data, handling the data, and have a naming for that particular thing for us to use. So far it will, for all the programming language, it will have integer, float numbers, double, char for strings, booleans. If we choose in C language, we need to include the standard boolean.h, and if we need to use the strings, we need to include the strings also. And this is the how we call the string out in the C language. And this will be the sample. The integer have a value, float numbers, we can have a dot, have a second digit behind it, and char is for the characters only, and this is print out. Okay, next it will be the standard input output. In programming, the standard input output is a particular data to prove the server. Proved by the user means what's the user key in, or what we as a uh, programmer key in, it will come out. So in C language, there will be printf to print the as the example is hello world being print out. And then in C we have a scanf. It will read the input from the keyboards of the user, what the user key you store into the variable. In here, enter your h, you will store into the h variable. D for digits means in integers, what's the numbers, and it will print out. Okay, next will be the selections. Selections is the selection, how to say, it will be select from the what will happen and if that condition true or false. So in C language, so far there will be two types. One is if else. If it counts as one, sometimes you no need else because the if is enough. And another one will be the swift catch. It will have the variable inside here, and it will go to the catch one first. If catch one fix the conditions, it will direct breaks. If not, it will catch 2, catch 3 until the defaults. Then it will come out the result based on the condition we need. And if else also, the condition will be inside here. As here, if a number is greater than 5, then it will go into that if print out the number is greater than 5. If not, it will come to another, the print is small, the number is smaller than 5. And next one is a loop. Loop is for to caching the errors or make some things multiple time until it is enough, as for my understanding. So far there will be 3 types. It's for loop, while loop, and do while loop. First for loop, it will set the integers I equal to 0, and here is the conditions how many times or how many times we need to keep it looping, and this plus is keep the integer I is increased, so that it will continue loop have an end, because in this condition if I is greater than 5, then it will end, it will not repeated. Then for while loops is same as for loop, but it more simple. Just have a condition that here, like j is 5 greater than j, it will print out the value of j, then j plus plus. And another one is do while loop. Do while loop is it will do first before the conditions and catch by the last well. If it fits the condition that gets at the well, it will keep looping. If not, it will direct end. And the next one will be the functions. Functions is to uh, self-contained blocks for the course to do the specific task. Uh, so far there will be two. Can say two types is as here you can see. In every code in C language, we need to run the main first, like in integer main, it will run the greets. It will call these functions, and then it will run through the functions, and it will print out hello worlds, then come back to the main. So what is the output will be hello world. And another one is you need to get the variables of the get the variables of data needs from the from from the users or the programmer you key in, you make it yourself. It will go into the functions and then function do some statement need, like here is plus together a plus b, then return back the sum numbers of that result, then come back to the main. So you come up with a result like here 5 plus with 3, so the return result will be 8. Okay, thank you. So far, that's my reflection video for this course.